Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky is causing more headaches for the Trump administration, now refusing to repay money provided by the US under the Biden administration to fight Russia. Zelensky said he does not recognize the $500 billion given by the US as a loan, and maintains Biden said it was a grant and did not need to be repaid. He then went on to say he will not even repay $100 billion.
Знаю, що у нас було 100. І це факт. Я не збираюсь визнавати 500. Хто б що не говорив, як би ми не спілкувались. При всій повазі, ще раз, при всій повазі до партнерів, але, я стійко стою, тому що це правдива ситуація. Абсолютно ми праві. І друга ситуація, якщо чесно, навіть 100 мільярдів я не готовий фіксувати. Поясню чому. Тому що ми не маємо визнавати гранти як борги. Подобається це чи не подобається? Я домовлявся з Байденом і домовлявся з Конгресом Сполучених Штатів Америки. Я вдячен Конгресу. Це була присутність двох партій.
Online commentators were shocked by Zelensky's comments due to the huge sum of money involved, with this person saying, "We gave him $100 billion for free. I don't think so." Commentators also trolled Biden, saying the deal is void because of his cognitive decline. Biden didn't even know what day of the week it was, let alone the finer details surrounding the conditions of the hundreds of billions of our taxpayer dollars you were given to launder. Are you silly or something? And this commentator doubled down, saying Biden created a monster in Zelensky. Democrats and RINOS created a monster. Zelensky is a dictator and a thief. He has no integrity. He has no intention of paying us back. But eagle-eyed viewers dug up a clip of Zelensky from 2023 begging for money from the US and saying he will repay it.
If you can't give us some financial support, okay, please, give us a credit and we will give you back money.
And in addition to his bizarre aid statements, Zelensky put himself in the firing line during the same conference, saying he would step down if it meant peace would be restored in Ukraine or if his country was granted NATO membership.
Україні, якщо вам дуже потрібно, щоб я залишив свій пост, я готовий. Друга історія, можу поміняти це на НАТО. Якщо є такі умови, одразу, щоб довго про це не говорити. Я фокусуюсь на безпеці України сьогодні, а не за 20 років. І не збираюсь бути у влади десятиріччя. Тому це...
These comments came after a very rocky few weeks between President Zelensky and President Trump.
US President Donald Trump has intensified his attacks on Ukraine's wartime president. He's accused Volodymyr Zelensky of being a dictator and a terrible leader who better move fast or he won't have much of a country left. Earlier, President Trump accused Ukraine of starting the war with Russia and called on the Ukrainian president to hold elections, claiming he had an approval rating of just 4%. Volodymyr Zelensky responded to those claims overnight, saying Donald Trump has fallen for Russian disinformation.
We have seen this disinformation. We understand that this is coming from Russia. We understand this, and we have evidence that these numbers are being discussed between America and Russia. Unfortunately, President Trump, with who we have great respect as a leader, and the American people who support us, but unfortunately, he lives in this disinformation space.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has criticised Volodymyr Zelensky's hysterical reaction to the meeting between American and Russian officials in Ukraine, saying, "President Trump told me during our phone call, I can confirm it, that of course the US assume that both Russia and Ukraine will take part in the negotiating process. Nobody is excluding Ukraine from this process, so there are no reasons for such a reaction to the Russia-US meeting." Mark Stone.
But not everyone has Trump's opinion of Zelensky.
So I was in the second row of Zelensky's press conference today, and there were a few things that blew my mind about it. One, sitting just meters away from the president of this country during this time was super interesting. But two, there were right-wing media all over the place. Newsmax, Fox News, and the right-wing media were given the first opportunity to ask questions directly to Zelensky, critical questions. And this happened 2 days before Trump does a press conference at the White House and says that he doesn't want media there that are critical of him, at the same time as calling Zelensky a dictator. And that is super interesting, because for the first time, I'm seeing this play out right in front of me. I'm in a country right now that has more press freedom, Kyiv in Ukraine, than Washington, D.C.